Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Today I'm going to talk to you about the SKS and why it may well be the gun for you. It's certainly a gun that I feel I need to use more. And it's tough because I love bolt action rifles. But it's one of the reasons why I think the SKS might be the gun for you. You see, there are a lot of people out there that love bolt action rifles, particularly thumb players who love bolt action rifles, but they're just not good enough to run bolt action rifles, or they don't get the results they want out of bolt action rifles. Well, if you're playing in a squad and you can't do the super fast tap thing that you need to be doing to take advantage of the Mini 14, then the SKS, again, might be the gun for you. I'm going to break down why that is, some of the stats, some of the weapons that it pairs nicely with, some of, in fact, the combos that it pairs nicely with in squad games, because it really does have a role in squads as a weapon that supports others. Some of the tips and tricks you might not know about the SKS, and there are some really interesting ones. And then I'm going to show you some gameplay at the end of this video, just some big sections, some chunks of gameplay from actual footage where we had a really good SKS game and it basically just cleared the map. Watch on, enjoy, remember to like the video and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you think you might be one of the grubs that could do a little more with the SKS. Now, what the SKS has that is really quite undersung is the most smooth, buttery, rhythmic recoil profile. It's like, sure, the recoil is high, but it's so consistent. If you get your timing right with the SKS, then it's really easy to start hitting multiple shots on the same dot. And it's all about timing. You can hear that guy's got a Mark 12 over there. He's tapping the crap out of it and it's going all over me. And then the SKS is all about persistence and consistency. One headshot, two headshot. Once you get your mark with this gun, and once you get comfortable running the gun and the way it works, then you're really going to start clearing targets. The reason for that, and it's something that the SKS didn't have in the kick bag before, is that it's consistently had its bullet speed raised and raised and raised again. And it's had the recoil actually lowered. Not the vertical recoil so much, but the stability of the weapon. And that means how quickly the reticle returns back to where the gun is ready to shoot again. That is particularly noticeable with the SKS when you're using it in CQC. One of the things it can't do, like the Mini can, is fire 30 rounds in a second, because the recoil's too high at targets that are a long way away. The closer a target gets, the bigger a target gets. And the less that vertical recoil is going to ruin you. Because although it does have a lot of vertical recoil, the horizontal recoil is actually not difficult to deal with. It's just got a hell of a kick. The animation kick on the SKS is high. So when you start running it at targets that are actually close, it's a very good weapon. In fact, the SKS for the longest time in TDMs was the CQC weapon of the meme lords. The blokes who'd run around in a TDM, tap firing an SKS or even an SLR and devastating people. Because once you get used to it, you can constantly put shots into the same kind of spot. That bullet speed we were talking about, well, once upon a time that was under 800 meters a second. You're talking about the same kind of bullet speed as a Mosin Nagant. That bullet speed now has gone through the roof all the way up to 937 meters a second. And 937 meters a second just means you really don't have to lead a target by a lot. That's the same bullet speed as the AWM. And no one feels like the AWM doesn't have enough bullet speed. It's high alpha combined with its consistent recoil pattern, and consistency is the key here. If you can learn to control it, then you're going to have a good time. It feels smooth. You can mount and I do mount a vertical foregrip, a compensator for sniper, or a suppressor. I know that sounds weird, but one of the things is I use it a lot as a third-party weapon, and that means that if I'm running solos, I'll mount a suppressor on it, And you see, these guys never even shoot at me. I'm sitting here third-partying this squad fight, farming damage, and I'm never even getting looked at. They're just not able to pinpoint where I'm coming from. There's no muzzle flash, and that's a great thing. But if you're in a squad, you want to be using a compensator for sniper. It gives you a better damage over distance return, and it also allows you to control the recoil a lot easier. In a squad fight, this thing pairs beautifully with a bolt action rifle, or even better with someone who's spraying with an M416, because it's got enough alpha and damage that if you've got an M4 sprayer or even a Mini 14 sprayer, then it hits with a big headshot and it does over 74 damage to a level 2 helmet, as you can see there. Then you can clear targets absolutely lickety split. The SKS is a dream machine. You need to be consistent with it though. This is the real tip and trick for this video. You can't throw as many rounds downrange as you can with an M416 or a Mini 14. The key here though is putting damage out practically is a lot better than theoretically. If you're struggling to control a rampaging wild-tapped Mini or an M416 spray at long range when you're not lying down, using the SKS, getting the timing right, will give you consistent practical damage. And that means that you're going to be able to contribute more when you're playing in a squad than you are solo. I think it's much better as a squad weapon than a solo weapon. I'm going to show you some footage now. This is a gameplay from yesterday. I hope you enjoy it. It was a hell of a lot of fun, and you can see just how good the SKS is. I've cut it up so you don't have to watch all of it. You're just going to see the good bits. Enjoy yourself, look after yourself, and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.
Above us.
Watch out!
Right here.
Okay. Snoop Dogg, eh?
That was coming. Those guys box that thing.
Fucking doing the Lord's work here with his SKS. I've got one knocked on my right here, boys.
You got a buggy here as well. If you need to do anything. Position wise. None of us push. What do you reckon? Are we gonna push this or not?
I mean, yeah, the other guys are probably. I can't. Kill him.
Yeah. No, I gotta get. Sorry, dude.
Help!
Fuck's sakes, man.
I got him. I got back up away from the car.
It's 2 knocks.
I gotta get these guys up and then get close to the car again. No. I got them both. You just heal it.
I got no smoke, sorry, mate.
Smoking in out.
He's hitting us pretty heavily. Dang.
Nice. Oh,
Got
Yeah,
him.
sorry.
I'm coming, Steve.
Yeah, take your time. We would have went to the other side, we would have been just as dead.
Yeah, there was guys down the hill looking at us too. Those guys. Which don't have helmets, by the way. I've knocked them all. They're the eaters.
Yeah, they are the eaters. Guys above are pretty sure.
You got 10 clear on them, right?
He's up in there, you taking it?
Yes. Let me get rid of.
That guy's finally gone down. That Taciturn, whatever his name is, who's Been knocked 65 times.
Smoke out for you.
Oh, they're behind this rock.
Watch out.
That knock.
Oh,
That's
shit.
outside the
Zone.
circle.
Zone is coming in. They're screwed.
They are going to struggle to get out of that
Yep, they're done.
because I hurt
There's
them
no way.
both.
Yep, someone's getting up.
Other one's going to go down. He's got to go down. He's behind that rock.
It's all-
That's
all
him. It's him done. One left. SKS has been an absolute
Behind us.
Help!
history.
Watch out!
Just win it. Just win it.
Oh, boys!
Oh,
That's it.
I swear.
That's a good game.
We are number 1.
How did that happen? Ooh, my last game of the night turned into a win.
Jesus, I
That was a
was
good
getting
win
nuts.
too.
Couldn't get it. I just couldn't get over
I
it.
haven't used the SKS for ages, man, but that thing was on
You were
prime.
smashing it.
Look at the damage. Is that 4K, 4? That's 6K damage between the four of us.
How did
Okay,
you-
I'd just like to say that I feel like I was robbed. I feel...
Yeah, but how
I
many
think-
rescues did you have? I had 3, you had 0.
Yeah, but while you were rescuing, I was knocking the fuckers that were trying to get us.